So behind me, I've gathered up all the parts that we've got spare for the M5 that we've taken off, that we've kept hold of, and the stuff that we need. In this video, I'm going to go through and just show you what we've actually got to work with and what we've got to repair and what we've got to try and salvage or make. So I'm just going to show you what we've got. You have been in a cow pat. Oh my god. So these are the toolboxes that fit to the back of the M5. This side is actually really good. There's no holes inside, and it's really solid and it's not bent. So this will take a very little amount of work to go again, whereas the one on the other side has got a few holes in it, as you can see there. Everything's still there, these are good, but it's been proper ram railed at the front, so we're gonna, well, the back, so we're gonna have to try and straighten all this out, straighten that. And then the back end, as you can see, it's got another big hole there, so it's not too bad, but it does need a bit of work. It is also, they're both missing the lids, which I think I've found some. I keep saying that, but so at the moment we're missing the lids. So starting off, this is the engine cowling for the back, which is supposed to look like this. So that's what that's for. That's the back engine cowling. These are them toolboxes that I was just talking about in the yard. That's those. That's the block for the back. Radiator, which has seen better days. Might be able to do something with. These are some like panels that we kept hold of, like sort of in between the chassis and stuff that you can stand on. That's a good one there. These are these are for the middle section, which are supposed to look like this. So that's where the shells go into, and then that piece is this section, what raises up and down. The shells fit in sort of half and half like that, like this picture. And then that piece there is the lid for this. So they're all together really. And then we got one of the front doors, which we took off in a different video. So that's the front door, which we need to straighten, and it sort of hinges in the middle, so we need to sort that out. We've got some spare track. There's the hitch, which we were talking about before. So there's the hitch, which goes into there. That's where that lives, inside there. We kept the bolts, which is quite good. This is the battery holder, and the battery holder lid is there. That's the battery holder lid. So we've got that. There's part of an exhaust down there. The other part of the exhaust is there as well, which we can use. There's another radiator fan cover, like the actual like the blades that cover the dust. And then this bit here, which the doors sort of work, as you can see, there's more holes. This is where the trays live for the ammo bins. So that needs a straightening and repairing. That's the back section to that, where the battery tray sits. Some of these pipes we don't need anymore, but we've got the coolant pipes. So we've got pretty much everything we need to sort of carry on building and repairing. Obviously, a lot of these panels want repairing and stuff like that. But like this exhaust, we can like fabricate a new piece. Believe it or not, that is a belly plate which has been bent over itself, so that's going to be fun. I can't believe you're absolutely covered in cowpat. You stink like a farm. That is actually a belly plate there, believe it or not. What else have we got? Bottom engine covers, loads more step covers and stuff like that. That's the back end of where the exhaust goes at the back. So that's what that is. That should be straight, and it's nowhere near straight. We've got more wings there. That's another spare wing. There's some more wings somewhere. Yeah, in good condition. Which is in good condition. That'll all go again. Nice wing. That is off the engine, and that is actually the distributor off the original engine. I mean, that's definitely seen better days, but we're not going to be using that again. But it's quite cool to see that is the distributor. So there's the track spares there. But yeah, we're just going to go through all these parts, and we're going to store them up there, and sort of take what we need each time. So when we start rebuilding it, which isn't too far away now, we can pick what we need, fabricating it or repairing what we need as we go along. So that went well. Yeah. It went well, didn't it? It might have strained out a bit. It's only really rare, don't matter. Try again. Oh, well, that went well, didn't it? Still okay, I think. Door still opens anyway. Oh god. Well, that's all my money gone. We've had a GMC come in that's making a noise on the near side wheel. So me and my dad decided to go for a road test and see what it was.
And from the sound of that, we think it's the tyre.
What we reckon is, see how cracked the tyre is. I think that noise is coming from the tyre. Alright, we're going to go to old trusty old Baldy and use good old keel to try this wheel on the other GMC and see if the noise goes away, and that'll eliminate if it's a tyre, because this is a brand new tyre on here. So let's see what it does. Right, let's give that a go and see if that fixes the noise. Alright. That's the GMC fixed. It was the tyre, so that's good. So now we can crack back on with the M5. At the moment I'm just making this fit on here nice. We can drill the holes, get things to fit. Right, we've just been cutting out some of these to plywood, because these are actually for the seat bases. We just test fitted that one there, so that's the sort of thing it's going to be like. I'm going to put the leather, we'll try and find some leather and put the leather behind it, and then make the smaller one. Another one goes there. See what that would have been. So that would have been on there, and you can sort of see the colour of the leather, so hopefully we can recreate that leather. I mean, look how brittle it is now. Get that, that'd be a nice job done. It was a bit of a shorter video, this one, but we just did a bit of organising, seeing what we got, and just spending the day in the workshop really. So I hope you like this video. I'll see you again in the next one.